All right, so I'm checking in on my compost here. I've got the in-ground compost for my raised bed here. So it's basically just a crate that we dug out, filled with some dirt and also some red wiggler worms. So I've got some new things here that I want to add. The good thing about this type of compost is that you can add stuff to it as it's going. I know with some of the other ones, you're not supposed to, but this one you can. But you can dig in, you can see how moist it is, which is good for the worms, and obviously the worms like it because it's been about 3 weeks and the worms are still here, which means conditions are good. Might be a little too wet just because of some of the recent rain that we had, but hopefully I'll switch in some of this dirt out. I'll switch up some of this dirt out to dry it out a little bit more so that it's not too wet, because we don't want our compost to be too wet at all. So I'm just digging through to show it to you. And then I'm gonna add my new stuff at the bottom. Oh, you see that? It's way too wet down there. So I might need to add a little bit more dirt. But here are some of the things we have, just inside kitchen peels. Now I'm not the type that makes them too crazy small, and that does make the compost take a little bit longer, but that's okay. It's not too bad. All right, add more and more and more. And I'll cover it up. This is my first year composting, but I think it's going pretty well. Like I said, the worms are happy, so I'm happy. I'm gonna take a little bit of this surface dirt too and just kind of put it in there to help dry things out, so it's not too crazy moist down in there. And I'll do the same on the other side here. Dry out a little bit of that water so the worms don't get upset and leave. Yeah, but this side's not too bad, but I'll still add a little bit more. And then we cover it back up to keep the heat going. Because here in Delaware, it's not too warm yet. And put my rock back on there. Then I'll come back out in maybe a week or two and I will check it again. So, all right, thanks for tuning in to my compost check-in. See ya.